Oh, what's up, guys? Kudo-kun here. We are starting about 2 hours later than I expected to, but I forgot to set my alarm, so that one's on me. I'm just gonna get everything set up here. Let me pop out this chat, move it over here. Hello, Chris. You're early as always. Although I guess in this case, everybody's kind of late because because I'm so late. But anyways, so if we're going to be doing this, obviously, the first thing that we have to do is hit up Naruto CCG. For obvious reasons, of course. It's my favorite card game. It's the one I'm the most invested in, and if we don't have all of this saved, then I can't actually continue my video series, which is a problem. Oh man, is there really no way to make the images just bigger from here? Ah. Alright, so we'll just open all of these in a new tab. Technically, I don't really have to do all of this from the first and second series to do my video series, but I still think it's important to have these images saved, so that's what we're gonna do. That's go right now, but I can play when I get home. Uh, Maybe. The point of this stream isn't really to play card games. The point of this stream is really to just go through and make sure that all of this stuff gets saved. And like I said before in my other messages, if you guys would like to help at all, that'd be super cool. Just pick a card game that you really like and go start saving stuff from it, and then we can share it through Facebook or Discord or emails or I don't know, Kodak photos. It's really funny looking back on the very first set of Naruto because most of these cards are just awful. The first set of Naruto was an absolute mess. It was essentially just build fire water or lose, and then the other elements didn't have anything competitive. You only really played them for style points. Mm, Feel like maybe we're opening a little bit too many. Let's start actually saving some. All right. So this is going to be set 1. Oh, these are all jumbled up too. I'll have to make sure I don't miss any. Yeah, that's the other thing too. If your card game is really big, like My Little Pony or uh of course Weiss Schwarz and Vanguard and any Bushiroad game, they're probably safe. I highly recommend just skipping them, but they're just old obscure card games that just the images are so difficult to find now that Trade Cards Online was really the last place to save them. So those are the card games that you'll want to be preserving. Things like Zatch Bell, for example, right? Zatch Bell probably doesn't have high quality images left anywhere besides here. So that's another card game that I'll probably have to go and try and save. Goodo, what is this and what is its purpose? So, if you haven't heard yet, Trade Cards Online is planning to shut down very, very, very soon. So some of these card games that they were hosting on their website uh, are in danger of going extinct soon. Like the images are going to become so difficult to find that it'll just be impossible eventually that these card games will be just it'll be possible that these card games just get lost over time, you know? So what I'm doing is I'm coming here and saving as many images as I can so that in the future, if another site like Trade Cards Online does open up, or if I ever need these images for a video, I have them before the site goes down. Because if I have to go and find really janky like screenshots to start doing my videos, then it's gonna be a problem. So we're just doing it this way. Could you do a Chaos Galaxy TCG review someday? Just a suggestion. I don't really remember what that is. Chaos Galaxy. Wait a second. Didn't we look at that on a stream once? It was like it was an indie card game, wasn't it? I can't remember exactly, but I'm pretty sure it was an indie card game. Actually, fun fact, somebody has actually asked me to do a review of their card game, so that's going to be coming up pretty soon. Um, Warriors of the Crystal, I think it's called. I can't remember exactly, but I'll show you guys the card game if I can find it here in a second. Maybe after this round or so. I'm trying to think of something you guys can listen to while we're doing this because this is gonna get real boring real fast. Looney Tunes? That's a good idea, Chris. Yeah, I'll have to save Looney Tunes too, and it shouldn't even take that much time, honestly. It's a really, really tiny card game. Why is it shutting down? It's not legal action. So I'll bring up all of the information we have, and we'll talk through it. But to summarize, basically, Trade Cards Online got bought out by another website. that's that's really it. There's a website called Card Market, and Card Market decided to just buy out Trade Cards Online to take care of its competition, I suppose. And Trade Cards Online took the deal. So Cards Market will own the website domain Trade Cards Online, and there's no telling what's actually going to happen to all the information and stuff. Now, there is a chance that all of this is for nothing, and that Card Market will just keep the website exactly how it is right now, and they just stop updating it, or even better, they will keep updating it, but there's just no guarantee that that's what they're going to do. If Card Market decides that they don't want to, then it's going to be too late by the time they make that decision. So I am going to just do my best to make this transition as easy as possible. Gudo, have you thought of making uh, to a new tool for old card games? I am not a programmer. I couldn't do it. Like I used to make video games back in the day, but I mean, I used to use Beyond to make video games, you know? Like that was just simple like coding language. I can't really do like HTTP or anything. Honestly, I kind of wish some kind of web designer would just find the image that they used to make um, whatever card game system that they were using here on Trade Cards Online and just copy it. Because I imagine it's not that complicated of a system. It's literally just moving images around. Double clicking turns a card over, and right clicking turns it horizontal. I really don't see how that would be too complicated for somebody else to do. But that somebody else just isn't going to be me. Even if I wanted to, it's just way too much time and effort for me to dedicate to it. You know, I'm holding down two jobs and a YouTube channel. And I already don't have time to do all of that because I haven't made a YouTube video in like a month and a half. Not that that's anything new for me, but I'm just saying, I can't take on yet another thing on top of that because I just don't have the time for it. Maybe that's why we haven't had any new Weiss Schwarz sets updates for forever now. Good old Makeout Paradise. Yep. Honestly, if I remember correctly, this isn't even that good of a card. Wait a second. No, 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 no. Makeout Paradise. It was a good card. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, if you win a victory, you get a battle reward. Never mind. I take it back. It is actually a good card. See, another thing I'd really like to do is go through some of these old Naruto cards and just sort of geek out about them, have some nostalgia for them. But if I do that for all of these, it's gonna take forever. This is already gonna take forever, and I don't think I'm even gonna have enough time to do all of this because I have class at 5:30. So I'm just gonna do my best, hang out for a little while, and we'll have to take things from there. God, I kind of forgot how many cards were in the first set. I hope they're not all this long. Back when Diva X came out, Solid Snacks uploaded all of the cards to PDF 2D instead so we could use them. Nice. I don't know what that website is, but sounds like a cool thing to do, Solid. Daniel 3 Days Grace. Okay. That was ages ago at this point, and now sets have come up to TCO. Yeah, I mean, people can upload their own sets, which makes it a little bit easier for the site to be updated because they don't. Even though every card game does have a herald, which is somebody who sort of runs that specific card game on the site, the fan help really does make it a lot easier for a lot of these card games to stay consistently updated. It's funny looking back at this Shikamaru. It's so bad, but there's eventually gonna come a time in Shikamaru's history where he's the most feared ninja in the entire game because every single time a card release comes out with a Shikamaru in it, that Shikamaru becomes a staple in everybody's deck. Like every single competitive deck has to use it, no exceptions. It's really crazy. Okay, we're almost done here. And when this finishes, we will... Actually, something just kind of occurred to me. We're gonna try this. Alright, so, nah. What? Wait, do I already have? I do. Weird. Okay. Oh, this could be easier. How do I close tab? It's... Gosh darn it, I can't remember the command for closing a tab. Okay, alright. Now we're cooking with gas. This is slightly faster. Okay, so now that we've done this, let's open up that thing. The Discord link is the fastest way to get there, so I'm gonna open up Discord super quick. Hope things don't lag. Okay, let's see here. Shouldn't be too far up here, so give me just a second. It's gonna be... Yeah, we're close. Alright, so we gotta look at this thread here, and we'll talk about what it means. So essentially, this person here was messaging trade cards online, like admins, about changes to the site, and they ended up getting this message here, and this message is the most important one. So again, for context, they were messaging them about fixing something that was wrong with the site, and the response they got was, "Hi, thanks a lot for your feedback about the search buttons and for the nice videos you made. Unfortunately, as the site is going to be discontinued in 3 months, I'm not planning on working on any improvements. Best regards, Clemente." And this was put up August 20th, so essentially, about November-ish is when the site should be shutting down, according to this. And then they messaged back, "Oh no, you mean miniature trading and trade cards online are both going to be gone later this year, or just miniature trading?" Because this is the site that they were originally talking about, but miniature trading and trade cards online are essentially tied into one another, so they might as well be the same site. Is there going to be some kind of announcement? Do you know if there's anything we can do to save the sites? Kickstarter, whatever. Um, I am very saddened by this news. However, I appreciate the message back since it should give me and other members of the Pirate CSG community time to save some of the valuable information on the forums. Please let me know if the site is indeed going under and if there's anything we can do to prevent such a catastrophe. So, waited, sent another message here. Do you know if there's anything in the forum, anything that the forum members can do to avoid having miniature trading shut down? I can say that I would contribute to a Kickstarter or GoFundMe, and I think some of the other Pirate CSG fans, by the way, Pirate CSG is a miniatures game, if you're confused. Um, and let's see, so I can try and save their fleets, miniature reviews, collection data before anything goes offline. Thanks. Yes, I'm afraid both MT and TCO would go together. I'm handing them over by the end of November and they intend to take them down, though I don't know the details and how much time they will give users to prepare for it. Regarding the possibility of preventing this, I think they are quite slim, but you can always try and contact the new owners to convince them not to waste such a great community. The new owners are the company behind cardmarket.com. I see. So it's like an acquisition. Do they want the sites to convert URLs to something else? Or are they going to try and get everything from TCO and MT to sign up for Card Market? I'm confused as to why they would buy the domains just to shut them down. Is there an exact date yet? I just want to be as prepared as possible. Thank you so much for the information. I'm about to create a thread on the Pirates Forum regarding the potential of the impending shutdown. I'll start messaging Card Market and hopefully the other Pirate CSG fans will do the same. Do you know if there's a way that miniature trading could be preserved if someone else bought it instead of Card Market? And here we are. This is them actually contacting Card Market about this. Thank you for contacting Card Market customer support. We will try to address your problem as fast as possible. Here's a message of the thing they sent. It's really long. It's just them like pleading for the site to be saved, honestly. And that's where things have kind of ended as things go for right now. So, um, I mean, this is where we stand. There's not very much else we can do about this. at this point because they've already decided to give the website up. So, again, there is a chance that this might not happen, but I don't want it to happen and me not be prepared for it. So, we're going to do our best to just save as much of it as we can for right now. We're essentially working under the worst possible case scenario. So we've got this. Let's get set 2. Oh, this one has even more. Good. Good. Eh, no, stop it. Also, let's get back out of Discord here. Alright, good stuff. This view bugs me. Can we please get the large icons? Thank you. I wonder, could I just save the, no. Ah, that would be too easy. Good old Onko. Man, I am really sad that I stopped this series at episode 2. I mean, I've always been planning to go back and make the next episode, but I just haven't gotten around to it yet. And there is so much I'm ready to talk about. Like, we stopped 2 sets before the absolute biggest set in the entire game. There are currently sirens behind me. Okay, I think they're gone. That was very strange. I sure hope they got whoever they were going after. This might actually be slightly slower than the way I was doing it before, so let's just keep mass opening. No, not who has this card. It doesn't matter who has this card. Which one do we leave off on? Okay. Gudo-kun, if I was to get a Pikachu tattoo on my left arm, who'd you get an Eevee tattoo when you get it on your left arm? No, not getting an Eevee tattoo on my left arm. First of all, tattoos are lame. Second of all, Eevee's kind of lame. I mean, I say that, but Eevee's fine. There's nothing wrong with Eevee. I'm pretty sure I just saved that in set 1 when I wasn't supposed to. Gosh darn it. Like, Eevee's fine, I just don't think Eevee's as good as Pikachu. That's all I'm saying. Oh, there it is. It's the very first one. No wonder I didn't see it. Okay, we're good. We good, homie. We in there. Like we are rivals with the Pokemon Go Switch. Yeah. Yeah, we are. It's okay. Team Pikachu is ready, man. We are all ready for the release, and we are going to dominate. Let's see, speaking of which, We're pretty close to the release, aren't we? Now that I think about it. Man, October just flew by. I don't even know if there was an October this year. I swear, like, I remember, like, the first couple of days of October, and then it sort of slowly transitioned into, like, the 13th, and now we are, like, 1 week away from Halloween. Speaking of which, I wonder what I should do for Halloween this year. Hmm. Last year I did the Spooptacular. I don't know if I should do another one of those because it wasn't really that popular. Also, you're a double. Because it wasn't really that popular. So maybe I should do like a review of something. Something I've always wanted to talk about is the Gregory Horror Show. So there could be a video about the Gregory Horror Show out. Or there was an old tradition I used to follow where every single Halloween I would sit down and play my favorite horror game, which is Fatal Frame 2. So I could just play Fatal Frame 2 on a stream. That'd be pretty fun. You're already epic with your dearest on Facebook. Yeah, that was quite an interesting little costume idea, but it was supposed to be a lot better than it actually ended up. Um, I was supposed to be covered with like fake blood, but she ended up feeling really bad about making me buy a white shirt and then covering it in blood. So she ended up not doing the blood. And then she was also supposed to have a lot more makeup, but a lot of the makeup ended up coming off before I got there. So yeah, that was unfortunate. It was interesting though. For anybody who doesn't know about it, my girlfriend and I essentially went and did a costume couples thing where she was like somebody who murdered her husband. She was in like a wedding dress and she was wearing like a mask and she had a knife and she had like a human heart, and then I was supposed to be like the husband that she murdered. So I came up in like a white dress shirt with a bow tie and black pants, and it was essentially supposed to be like she was carrying around my heart and the knife she used to kill me. And I don't know, I guess I was supposed to be like a zombie or something, but a lot of it fell through. So essentially, I was just sort of a guy in a white shirt and black pants. I really didn't fit the theme very well at all. I'm still glad she had fun, though. That's what's important. You know what just occurred to me? I don't think I actually shared this like I usually do. I'll have to go and do that soon. One sec. I'll just do it right now. Sec, YouTube. I feel like there was something on Facebook that I was planning on showing everybody, and I cannot remember what it is now. Let me just. Shut up, me. Oh, her Inktober looks so nice. I'm actually really proud of her. She kept up these Inktober things really well. I don't think she really missed anything. But I can't stay on my Facebook too long because there are some things on my Facebook that probably shouldn't get put out in the public. So let's get off of that. And the thing is, it's not like I care. It's not like I have anything to hide or like secrets or anything. But I do have some not safe for work stuff all over my Facebook, so just to make sure YouTube doesn't shut my channel down, we have to be careful about what we show on Facebook. Gosh, why are these sets so big? Alright. Oh, I already do have it. Okay. Never mind. We good? Apparently we have that one too? Okay. Man, apparently I can't even keep track of the own work I'm doing. Hmm. Again, I'm trying to think of something that I can put on in the background while I'm doing this so you guys don't die of boredom. But the problem is, like, this is taking up most of my screen. So if I do put something on, it'll have to be completely audio based. And I'm really not sure what kind of audio I would put on. Um, I mean, the new V the musical came out, so I guess I could go do that. Cards for Days. Yeah. Yeah, Cards for Days. As much as I love the Naruto card game, this is very, very tedious. But, you just gotta do what you can for the ones you love, you know what I'm saying? It's important. Through thick and thin. Okay, and that is set 2 down. We are going to start on the next one, but, I will actually be right back. I have to use the bathroom. I did not time that out correctly. So, give me about 10 minutes to go use the bathroom, freshen up, and then come back. I might also go grab a drink. I don't know yet. We will be continuing, but just give me a second to go take care of that, and I will see you guys in a second.